Okay, you know I know already. Okay, no need to talk so clearly. But I just like the rhythm. Okay, rhythm is so relaxing. All right. How's your celebrations for your Chinese New Year? You're still in at hometown or already back to KL? Those from outstation. Still in hometown. Wait, Okay. How many? Well, today's attendance is so poor. It's only 100 over students. Where are the rest? Still sleeping. I'm not sure whether you all know that I already uploaded the coursework 1. Okay. Let me start recording first. Okay, so you go and check the Google Classroom, lecture Google Classroom, all right? Please go and check it out. Okay, check it out on this. I believe that all of you already have this have the group already, assignment group. Okay, so please print out those questions, each group. Okay, for subgroup or the assignment group, read through the requirement first. Okay, I will go through this with y'all. I'll go through this with y'all on this Saturday, where we have a replacement class. All right. So, and what you need to do now, okay? So there's an appendix given, okay? The research requirement. Look at the part C, research project here. All right. So you will read through what are the requirements, okay? What are the requirements there, okay? And then there is a appendix for you, all right? There's a company list that all the listed companies in Malaysia. So please select the companies, okay? You look for the KL one, okay? KL, there's a long list. Look for that. And then I want everyone do not repeat the companies. Understand or not? Do not repeat the companies. That means to say, if your friends is already taken this, all right, then you quickly submit this name list to your class rep. Okay, so class rep, I need you to take note on that. Okay, who have take this, then the next class cannot, the next group, okay, cannot take it anymore. Okay, that means let's say tutorial 1, you have 5 groups. Okay, so these 5 groups should not have repeat or the same, doing the same company or research. Okay, no repetitive. Understand or not? Okay, Kashat, please help me to monitor on that. Okay, so now if you already decided, you quickly submitted the research company name that you want to do, all right, and then notify your class rep. Okay, class rep, I need you to help me on this. Okay, because I'm not sure whether, because last time, if can, You all also can the Google Sheet, right? Last time I want the student to fill up this. You try and fill up this, okay? See whether they updated or not. Because last time I got students cannot update when they key in. The other round cannot. They try can see they can update or not. If can update to everyone, then it's okay. If no, then you have to notify your class rep. Okay, better to notify your class rep, and then at the same time you fill up this as well. Okay. All right. This is what I want to alert you, okay, or inform you. Yes.
The list, you need to click the coursework and find the link, click in the link and type. If you click the appendix, it cannot type the word.
Cannot.
Only you click the coursework and then find the company list, the link, click it, so you can type it.
That means the link I have to key it into the coursework questions there. You mean? Is that? Because for the company list, actually I use those what we call it, when I put it as a link, you know, but when I don't know what is when I click that time. Do you forward it to did you can click onto that or not? Can, right? You will, when you click the company list, then actually it will be forwarded you to the company list, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, that means to say you based on that click on the company list, you don't click on the appendix, okay? Then it's okay because I tried one okay, I asked somebody to do it. Click onto the link, the company company things that they cannot. That's why I give you appendix. Okay, student, you try and click on this. If you can, then you fill up this. Okay, you fill up this. Then you all fill up yourself the name that you want. The group and the leaders. The leaders go for the KL because there are so many branches. You are under KL. Okay. Then you fill up this. So will you be able to see that, everyone, when you click on that? Can or not? Can okay, then can, it's okay lah. Then it's good, it's good. Because the day I tried, I was told they cannot. Therefore, I put another appendix for you. So, meaning to say, okay, thank you for the students highlighting. Okay, so you click onto this company list, okay, to select the company. Instead, or you will click onto the appendix. Then they will forward you to this. I cannot show you because when I click that, the tab is not moving. Okay, it's not moving. The list is company list is the same one. The same one, just that the link it for you, and then okay. Now maybe those who can you fill up this? Can you somebody just type some things in the list, see whether that everybody is actually is sharing the same file or not? Can or not? Let me see whether. Oh, very good. How you think is already filled up? Okay, good. Then that means to say everybody can. Ah, very good. Okay. I saw the Mukam is already. Okay, so you have to be fast. Once you're taken up by the company that is already taken up by the students, all right, then you cannot choose that one already. Okay, and this is what I want to tell you. All right, good. Okay, now let's start this. If you still have any questions, okay, then you you have to choose the company from the list. Must be the company list. All right. And another one is I want you to I want to try one because last week I think we have this. Okay, I just share the Jamboard link meet again. Last week you can see whether you can click and join or not. Oh no problem. Thank you for Brian teach me how to set up properly already. Okay, this one is okay. I'm not going to look at it first. Okay, so I will go to start my lecture. After, if any question you need to ask, okay, then you can write your questions there. Okay, how are you going to write your questions? All right, this is how I suggested y'all. All right, you just put a sticky notes. Okay, so write down your questions. I have a questions like that. Okay, I have, or maybe a question. What is ABC? Okay, so you save it. Okay, I will later. Okay, after that I will identify one by one your questions. Okay, because I'm afraid sometimes you say in a Google Meet I cannot see. Okay, then I come back. This one I come back after I finish my lecture. All right, but if anything that you need to highlight for me, okay, you can always write something to the chat box. Okay, but some of the students, they may not be when I talk, you may not type fast, then you can come to here. So there are two ways for you to raise your questions. All right. Okay, good. Now we're going to start my lecture. So today I already informed in the Google lecture saying that I was going to start in lecture 4 first, the sales journal first, rather than cash cycle, cash book. All right, because I found out that it is easier to do the cash sales cycle first. That's why I reshuffle a little bit. All right. Okay, let's see. Everyone can see. Okay. Today, so we will. Okay, sales cycle. It can be sales cycle. That means the whole cycles on this from the sales. Okay, so remember, if you have go through the tutorial 2, we have the accounting cycle. What is the accounting cycle, right? So you're in the question. I think it's a part 8. The question section 8, section 1, question 1. They said what is the accounting cycle. So always start from the source document. You have to collect all the source document. So for sales cycle, okay, these are the sales document. Okay, right? The credit notes. The credit sales invoice. Credit sales invoice, that means to say you sell something to your customer, but the customer haven't paid you yet. Okay, so it will be called sales invoice or credit sales invoice. If this is a cash sales, okay, then you normally issue them cash bill. But some of the company, they did not separate that. No matter it's a cash sales or credit sales, they also use sales invoice. Okay, but some of the company, they split it up. Okay, so it doesn't matter. So normally those are already it's already paid in the sales invoice. They will have a chop say paid already immediately. All right. So for credit note is when the customer bill them, returns good to them. So the seller will issue them a credit note to reduce the amount due to them. All right. And if their customer their trade receivable pay to them, okay, so they will issue official receipts. Okay, of course these are the 4, but you can be more. Okay, it can be more than that. This is the main one only. All right. Okay, after we have this sales invoice, we do not directly go to the ledger. Okay, so we do not directly go to the ledger. Ledger means it's a T account, remember? So we will go for this journal first. This 7 book of prime entry. Okay, so remember I tell you that 7 book of prime entry, sales journal and return journal is within them is only 2 of the book of prime entry, and of course there's a cash book. Okay, so if there is a credit sales transaction, that means I sell to my customer, but my customer haven't paid to me, then you go to the sales journal. All right. If this is a cash sales, okay, I issue cash bill to customer, then I do not go to the sales journal. I do not go to the sales journal, but I go to cash book. Remember last week I have mentioned that, not last week, the last lecture, sales journal is only capture all the credit sales. Okay, write down this in your mind or in a piece of paper, but remember that sales journal is only record credit sales. Okay, you must meet two conditions. That one is must be sales of goods. Okay, what does it mean by sales of goods? That means to say let's say I'm selling roti canai. So the sales journal, the goods is a roti canai. If I sell my second-hand car, that one is not sales of goods. Okay, that one is a sales of my assets. Understand? So it must be sales of goods, and then the second condition is it must be on credit term. On credit, that means to say I did not receive any cash yet. Okay, I did not receive any money from my customer yet. Okay, they pay me later, maybe 1 or 2 weeks later. That one is called credits. All right. So it must fulfill these two conditions. That only we can go to the sales journal. Okay, clear? Understand now? Okay, so after we go to the sales journal, then we will post it to the sales ledger and general ledger. Remember last week we have learned that last lecture, sales ledger is a book or the T account that comprises of all your customers' accounts name. Okay, let's say I sell to Ali. So Ali account will be sitting in the sales ledger. All right, and the second customer I sell to Arbin. Arbin will be sitting in the sales ledger. All right, we open Arbin account in the sales ledger. Sales ledger is just a book that contains of all your customers. Okay, then general ledger will be posting at the end after we every month. Okay, every week or every month end, we will close off our sales journal. Okay, and then we post the total money sales, credit sales. Then we post it to the general ledger. General ledger got double entry. That means to say they have involve two accounts. Okay, we debit one account. Okay, which is trade receivable because this is a sales man. This is a credit sales man. So we debit to trade receivable account and credit to sales account. Okay, so for general ledger is got double entry. Whereas for sales ledger, when we post it to the sales ledger, let's say I sell to Ali, I first record and go to the sales journal. Then after that, I update to the Ali account. Only at one time, I will debit Ali account ledger. I did not do credit sales. Okay, because the sales will be go to the general ledgers. All right, later I will do the illustration for you all. Same goes to the return inward journals. Okay, return inward journal is all the credit sales. Let's say I sell to Ali, okay, on credit terms. After a while, Ali says that okay, he want to return the good because it's wrong specifications. Okay, in this case, I will or the good return will be I will issue a credit note to Ali, okay, and then I based on this credit notes information to update my return inward journals. Okay, to update my return inward journals. So return inward journal is or sales journal is something look like that. Okay, if you go to the next page here, it's something like that one. Okay, and then like that. It's a column like that. Okay, date, particular, the credit note number, and the amount column. Okay, so this is the format. Okay, after that we have updating every transaction within the month. Then of course we will going to post it to the sales ledger and general ledgers. Okay, so this is what we mean. And then if this is a cash sales, then we cannot go to the sales journal. Okay, because immediately I received the cash already. So remember, cash book is a book that record all the cash and bank. That means check. All the cash and bank transaction. Okay, so if the minute you receive cash, receive cash either from sales or anything, you will update your cash book directly. All right, so this is a cash book. Then you will post the respective ledgers account. Okay, so if you receive directly from your customer, you do not need to update sales ledger. You directly go to the general ledger. Okay, go to cash book and then go to the general ledger for cash sales. Okay, and official receipt is after you bill your customer. Okay, so your customer after 2 weeks they pays you, then you issue the official receipt, and then you update your cash book, and then you post it to the general ledger. All right, and of course you also update your sales ledger because because when you sell to them, you update your sales ledger, right? So now when they pay you, you have to update your cash book, and then you also update your sales ledger. All right, so this is how does it work? All right, the cycles on that. Okay, before we go for the journals, there are certain terms that I need you to understand. Okay, so sales, actually there are two categories of sales or two types of sales. One is called cash sales. All right, so when treat customer, that means the customer buy goods from you, buy and pay immediately. Immediately, that means spontaneously, okay, on the spot they pays you by way of cash, check, credit card, transfer of fund, even is paid online. Students, now you add in yourself or pay online payment now because of pandemic. Many people is online, isn't it? So even you pay online or pay through e-wallet, touch and go, all this, all right, so it will still deemed as cash sales. Understand? Not so long they pay, no matter how they pay. All right, so it's called cash sales. All right, not really. Some student may ask me, cash sales must be paid in cash. No, cash sales doesn't mean you must pay in cash. You can pay in check. You can pay by credit card. You can pay by transfer of funds or online payment or touch and go or e-wallet. Doesn't matter so long you pay. Okay, understand? Okay, so the source document just now I already mentioned is a cash sale or cash invoice. All right, so and book of prime entry. Okay, because the cash sale, so you directly go to cash book. Okay, so do not record in the sales journal because customer already paid in the money. Okay, so remember this. All right. Okay, next sales is a credit sales. Credit sales is when trade customer buy and pay later. Okay, so credit period ranging from 1 week, 2 weeks, 30 days, 90 days. It depends on the company policy, how many days of credit terms you want to give to your customer. Okay, by way of cash, checks, or credit card or transfer. This one is later when they pay. Okay, so not immediately. This one is immediately. Understand not? Okay, so the source document is a sales invoice. Okay, it's a sales invoice, and the book of prior entry is sales journal. Okay, this is a sales journal. Okay, now remember only credit sales is sales journal. Right? So if cash sales, you go to the cash book. Okay, go to the cash book. Okay, now we go for the trade discount. Okay. Discount got two types, students. Okay, this is called trade discount. Trade discount is a percentage reductions given to the customer from the list price. List price, that means we call it a gross price. I mean, it's not a real selling price. Normally the seller jack up the price. Okay, so normally it's higher than the actual price when we call it list price. Okay, so mainly because the customer buy a large quantity or as a sales gimmick. Okay, so you see a lot of students, a lot of seller, okay, businessmen, they want to attract customer to buy. They say, okay, you buy one unit, I give you 10% discount. So the list price is $100, but if you buy one, I give you 10% discount. So you just take 90. Actually, the selling price is only 90. They jack up the price. Okay, so this is called list price, but they want you to buy more or want you to buy from them. Okay, so if you buy 2 units, I give you 20% discount. Okay, so only each unit only $80. So this is the sales gimmick. All right. So let's say, for example, okay, this rice cooker, the list price is only is actually $450. Okay, but this is not an actual sales price. Okay, they purposely jack up and tell you this is the list price is $450. So I give you 20% discount. Then the actual sales price is only 360, so you just need to pay another 360. So in the invoice, they will show like that. Okay, list price 450 minus trade discount 90%, and this actual sales invoice actually is 360. All right, so even this is what they show in your sales invoice, but when we transfer this to our sales journal, all right, actually the amount that we're supposed to post is only based on net price. All right, so this is the things, and this $90 actually we do not have any double entry for that. All right, later I will illustrate for you. Okay, source document is the net amount of sales is 360 in the cash sales, cash invoice or sales invoice to the customer. Okay, the book of prime entry, the trade discount are recorded in the sales journal. Okay, this one I need you to understand. To take notes. Okay, later I will come back to you. So remember, for trade discount, you only record to the sales journal only. Okay, you will not have the double entry. Okay, so no double entry. Maybe you write down this and no double entry. Okay. You write down yourself on your notes. Okay. I will explain to you why later when we do the illustration the time. All right. So return inward, that means the goods return. Okay, goods returned by your customer. Okay. Or return inward must. Why is inward? Because your customer give you the good come in. Okay, so it's called good returns. Returns inward. Or some people, some books will say it's a sales return. Okay, it's the same meaning. Okay, it's the same meaning as sales returns. Okay, so you may want to insert this yourself. All right, so this is more understanding. Okay, when goods are returned from customer because of defects or spoilage or legal rights or etc. reasons. Okay, so some source document is credit note. Okay, is credit note to use to issue to your customer. Okay, so if your customer returns good to you, you will send them a credit note. Okay, you will send your customer a credit note. Okay, you will issue them. So book of prime entry will be return inward journal. Okay, the book of prime entry you use is a book return inward journals. All right, and then okay, the book of prime entry for the credit sales cycle. Okay, so these are the two lah. Okay, just now I already mentioned from the diagram here. These are the two for credit sales. Okay, which is a sales journals and the return inward journals. Okay, when there is a credit sales, take note lah. Bukan cash sale, credit sales. All right, so take note on this. All right, so when you close off the book of primary, after every day you update your sales journal, and end of the month, okay, you will total up the credit sales amount. Okay, so at the end of the month, the sales journal and return inward journal are closed and ready for posting as follows. Okay, so the sales are posted one by one to the debit side of the respective customer. All right, in the sales ledger. Okay, so you sell to Ali, Abi, Abeng, Alian, or so one by one you will post to their accounts one by one. Right. After that, the total amount, okay, will be posted to the credit side of the sales account in the general ledgers. Okay, and at the end of the month, the double entry completed when debit entry are posted as a summary total to the trade receivable control account. So at the end, not only credit to your sales account, but you also debit to your trade receivable account in your general ledgers. Okay, we call it trade receivable control account. And same goes for the returns inward journals. Okay, the returns are posted one by one also. Okay, and the credit sale of the respective customer account in general ledger, sales ledger. Okay, so you will also update to your sales ledger one by one. Okay, and then the total then posted to the debit side of return inward account. Okay, just now if you sell to a customer, you will credit to your sales account. Okay, now your customer returns good to you, so you will debit to return inward. Remember, goods return is opposite of sales. Okay, sales is always credit, return inward is always debit. Okay, write down yourself. Sales is always credit, return invoice is always debit. All right, remember this. And at the end of the month, double entry has completed when a credit entry is posted to who? To your trade receivable control. Okay, this is how we're supposed to do. Okay, and at the end, cash book, when you have sales collection, after you sell to them, and if they have returns to you, at the end they want to pay you money. Okay, they want to settle the amount. Okay, the customer want to settle the amount. For collection received from the trade receivable, you will post one by one in the credit side of your sales ledger. So if let's say you sell to Ali, okay, end of the month, okay, you posted next month, Ali want to pay to you, so you have to credit out Ali's account from in the sales ledger, and at the end of the month, the cash book is closed in order to post it to the total and the trade receivable account. Then you also have to update your trade receivable account when you update your cash book at the time. Okay, so I know you're a bit blurred right now, but doesn't matter now. I will go show you the illustration. All right, so this diagram is to illustrate what I have explained just now here. Okay, so this is a source document, then source document for credit sales, then which is a sales invoice. Okay, and then you will update your sales journal, and then you post to your ledgers. All right, so you will post to your sales, you will debit to the sales ledger, and then credit to your general ledger for sales account, and debit to your trade receivable account in your general ledger. All right. Refer step 4 and 5. At the point of double entry is not complete, we enter the total in the sixth sales account. Okay, this one is nothing. All right, let's look at the illustration 1. Okay, illustration 1. Okay, the following are the business transaction for the Hub Sing trading. Okay, all goods sold with terms of 20% trade discount. Okay, so that means to say Hub Sing's every goods they sell, they will automatically give customer 20% discount. Okay, so on 3rd of March, okay, sales of goods to Ali Motor at the list price of 2,000. So this is a list price. That means it's not an actual sales price, but it's just a gross value. Okay, the invoice number is 801. Okay, so now we will update. Once I will issue a sales invoice to Ali, then I will update here. I will update per 3rd of March, the date. Okay, this is my sales journal books. So Ali Motor, this is a customer name. You have to put in a customer name. You have to put in the invoice number. All right. After that, you are going to update the amount, the sales, the list amount. Okay, the sales, the list price first, which is 2,000. So you in 2,000, and then they say 20%. Okay, every customer they will automatically enjoy 20%. So 20% times 2,000 is 400. All right, so you put in that, and then you will get the net sales amount, which is 1,600. All right, so you just do like this. You do not do the posting first. Okay, you just transfer this. So on 8th of March, same thing. They will also issue invoice number 802 to Rahman Store for this list price of 2004. Okay, so you will update Rahman Store, the customer's name, and then the invoice number and the list amount, list price amount 2004. All right, then minus the trade discount, 20% times 2004 is 4,008. All right, so you will have a net amount of 1,920. Okay, 11920. Okay, so on 12th March, there is another sales from Chance Agency. Okay, so you update Chance Agency amount, invoice amount is 803. Invoice billing is 2,220. Okay, 20. And then discount 20% times 20%, you will get a trade discount of 464. And you will get 1,856, the net amount. Okay. So next, supply goods of 4,000 at the list price to Ali Motors, invoice 804. Okay, we sell to Ali Motor again at the list price of 4,000. Okay, and the discount 20% is 800, and we get 3,200. Right, and And on 23rd, super mini market purchase goods 1360 at least price. So the mini market is buy from us, so it's a sales to us lah. All right. So super mini market, not super round, super mini market. Okay. So invoice, we update the customer name, the invoice number, and invoice amount is 1,360 minus 20% is 272. All right. So you will get 1088. Okay. Next, last one. Okay. So this one, goods is you sell to Chan agency, number is 806. Normally it's a sequence number for sales invoice. Okay, and then the sales amount is, the list price is 1,760. Okay. Then you minus the 20%. 20% is 352. Right? Then you get the net amount is 1,408. Okay. Okay, so after that, we finished this already. Okay, so at the month end, already no more. So this in the month of March, you have this 6 transactions only. So you are going to post. Okay, remember just now I explained to you, this is a procedure. First of all, the sales are posted one by one to the debit side of the respective customer account in sales ledger. So first thing first, I will post this 1,006. Okay, 1,920, 1,856, one by one, one by one. Okay, one by one, all this. Net amount, student, is net amount after deducting the 3 discount. One by one to the sales ledger. Okay, this in sales ledger. Remember sales ledger? Remember I told you sales ledger is consists of all the customer account. So we have Ali account. The first one is Ali account. Trade receiver Ali account. Okay, Ali Motor account. So I will update one by. So the first one is 3rd of March 1006. Okay, 3rd of March 1006. I put it here 1006. Post up first time. All right. So next one is Rahman Store 1920. Okay, I open Rahman Store account. So I update Rahman is 1,920. Okay. So third one is Chan Agency 1856. Okay, I will open a Chan Agency account and I update 1,856. Okay. And next Ali Motor again is 3,002. So I update Ali account 3,002. Okay. And super mini market. Okay, 1088. Okay, I open a supermarket. Okay, super mini market. Okay, sales 1088. Remember, you have to put back the exact date. Okay, the transaction date, and here I put sales because we know this is a credit sale to supermarket. Okay, particular you put sales amount, you put based on the sales amount. All right. So we have posted R and Chan Agency, and last one is 1408. So we update Chan Agency 1,408. All right. So we finished this one by one. So done already. That one is posted 1 to 1 to here. So now next one is, they says what? Okay, look back to here. They says the total is to post it to the credit side of the sales account. All right. So you will total up this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, what is the total credit sales? This is only a credit sales of the month of March. Okay, so your total up is, everyone, total is how much? Can you help me to calculate now? Thank you, Dongxing. Okay, it's 11072. Very good. Okay, thank you. So we were going to post it to the sales account in the general ledger. Okay, so credit side of the sales account. Remember, sales is a revenue account, right? So we're going to credit this amount 11,000 72 ringgit here, credit side. All right, and then we also debit. Okay, so just now they say that here, right? And at the end of the month, you also have to complete the double entry when you go to debit out the trade receivable. Okay, remember general ledger must have double entry. Double entry means you must have one debit, one credit. So I already credited to my sales account this amount. I must debit to another account. Okay, it's on incoming together. It's 110272. Okay, I credit. So remember, I say I always ask you to give me a double entry for credit sales account, credit sales transaction. So it's credit sales, debit, trade receivable. But here I put credit sales control account. Okay, why I say control account? Because this account is comprises of these 4 customers. Okay, so control means to say it's a summary. Okay, it's a summary. All right, it's a summary account of these 4 customers. Okay, and this sales ledger is a breakdown for this trade receivable. So this is why we call this sales ledger as a subordinate or subsidiary ledger. It's to support this account. All right. Okay. After that, we want to do one checking. Remember, we do accounts. We always have to check and balance. Okay, whether we posted correctly or not. Okay. Of course, if not, if you calculate wrongly things, then you will mislead a lot of people. Okay, so we will want to do one checking. How to do the checking? Okay, now you come back to the sales ledger here. Okay, so you will total up the sales Ali accounts. Okay, so Ali account is 4,008. Okay, 1,006 plus 3,002 is 4,008. Okay, so this one is nothing like this one. You just put 1962 because this is only one transaction. Okay, and this one is 1856. 1856 plus 1408 is 3,264. Am I right? Okay. If my figure wrong, you let me know. All right, and then this one also no need to just double line will do because it's only one transaction. All right, then okay. So after we close this, then we have to come up with a listing. Okay, trade receivable listing here. Okay, this is just another checking point to confirm this figure is correct or not. All right, so I will transfer the total. Okay, this total 4,008. Okay, I will transfer this 4,008 to here. 4,008 closing. And then this 1,920 for Raman, I transfer to this summary list. We call it summary list of the customer listing. Based on the closing balance. And Chan Agency is 3264. 3264. And last one is Super Mini Market is 1088. Then I total up these 4 together. I total all the closing balance from these 4 customers, which I should get back the same as 11,072. Okay, so this should be tied back to this. So after I extract the balances from here, I will counter check again this balance, okay, with my trade receivable control balance. Okay, I want to reconfirm my balance is correct. All right, if let's say I total up, wrong, this one, okay, let's say this one, actually they post wrongly. Okay, so if post wrong, let's say this one is supposed to be 1,600, I post wrongly, I post to 1,000. So then that will be wrong. Okay, so then you cannot confirm, then you have to go back and check whether what mistake you have done. Okay, so this is the things, and this book is very important, because this is to show the amount that the customer owes to you. If you post wrongly, then your customer will if you post less, then you will collect lesser from your customer. No. So this is very concerned. Okay, for those big companies, they actually employ one staff just to handle the AR. AR, that means account receivable, just to update these books and to match back with the total amount. Okay, for those big company, they really have to very concerned on this. All right, can so now you know and you understand why every month end those two account staff is very busy, because they need to do the process of this. Okay, every month they have to close off this one by one, they post, and then they want to check. So normally now it's computerized already. This posting is done by the system. What you need to do is the human need to do is you have to compare this listing. Okay, so the system will give you this. Okay, I mean in the practical, so the system will give you this. Then you just extract the closing balance and come up with this listing. Okay, and then check this listing against the control account. If balance, then no need to do anything. Okay, that means your account is perfectly done. But if not, then you have to go back and check. This is the human. This is why computer never can never replace human, because if there's a not reconciliation, people cannot reconcile. Human have to reconcile it, have to check the error. All right, okay. So no matter how good is the technology, we still need human to do the verifications. All right. So notes, close the sales ledger at the end of the accounting period. Okay, and the total of the trade receivable listing. Okay, this one, okay, because of all the personal account, the balances of all the personal account in the sales ledger should be the same as the closing balance in the trade receivable account. So this is what I explained just now. Okay, this listing balance should tie back to your trade receivable balance, the trade receivable control balance. Okay, can, and okay, so this is how. Can or not? So far, okay, students? Okay, you get, okay, very good. Okay, now okay, good. Now we move on to the next. Next is a similar concept, is a return inward journals. Okay, so the cycle is like this diagram. Okay, so the source document is a credit note. Remember, credit note is we issue this credit note, give the credit note to the customer, not receive, but receive is the other way around. Okay, so now if the customer returns good to us, we will issue a credit note to our customer. The original copy give to customer, the carbon copy we keep. Okay, this is the sum. And then you will record it into the return inward journals. Just now sales is go to sales journal, right? So if return inward, we go to return inward journals. This is the first book, okay? And then at the end we go to the ledgers, okay? Sales ledger and the general ledger. So in the general ledger we have these two accounts, which is the return inward accounts. Okay, remember I told you return inward account is always debit. Okay, like sales account is always credit like that. All right, and receivable, okay, receivable control account. Okay, you will credit to the receivable account. Okay, just now sales with debit, but now because the customer returned good to us, so we're going to credit their account. Okay, why we're going to credit? Because they returns good to us, we will reduce the amount owed to us. Right, so we credit it. And so this is the diagram. Okay, now we do one illustration here. A return inward. Jaya Store provides the following information. So all goods sold with terms of 20%. Again, when they sell to your customer, okay, to their customer with 20% discount. Remember, when you sell to your customer 20% discount, when they return the goods to you, you also have to minus the 20% discount. If not, you will be rugi. Okay, you will get lost. Why? Because you imagine, if I sell to you with 20% discount, let's say $100, but I give you 20% discount, that means to say you're supposed to pay me $80. Okay, but now you return good to me. Okay, if I issue a credit note to you without deducting the 20% discount, that means I will issue a credit note to you is $100. Okay, I sell to you, I'm supposed to receive $80. Now I issue a credit note to you, but if I forgot to minus out the 20% discount, then I will issue you $100 credit note. Then isn't it you're making a loss of $20? No, not. So next time, if go to works or you have a business yourself, remember this. Okay, when you issue a credit notes, you must check back how much trade discount you give to this customer first. Don't simply, list price is $100 and you just give them a list price to credit. No, otherwise you will rugi. Okay, this one is very important and it's a very easy mistake made by not only by students, made by some accounting staff. Okay, they may not check the discount. Okay, the sales discount when they sell to their customer. All right, now let's try these questions. On June, May, Beta Tradings returns damaged goods 1,000 with a credit note number 630. So look at this return inward journals table, books. The format is exactly same as the sales journal. It's exactly same. Okay, date, particular column. But instead of invoice number, now you have a credit notes number only. Okay, just change this one only, and then the RM. Okay, so this one is for you to capture the trade discount, and this one is to capture the net amount. All right, so let's see. Trading, so Beta's returns good to you. All right, so we will put in the list price first, 1,000 list price. Okay, 1,000 list price with a 20. So remember we have to minus the 20% discount. If not, then you will be lost out. Okay, so you will lose on this. Okay, minus 200. Then that means to say you should issue a credit note to them only 800, not 1,000. All right. So another one is 11 June. Okay, credit note 631 sent to Rajan, call for returns good 900. Okay, so you put in the customer name, the invoice, the credit notes, and the amount 900 with a trade discount of 20%, 180, and you will get 720, 720. All right. So next, on 17 June, issue credit note 632 number to Muni stores for damage of goods of 800. Okay, so same thing, you update the customer detail and the credit note, and you put in the amount of the credit list price minus 20% is 160. So it's 640. And the last one is a Rajan call returns another goods to worth 1,200 and the credit note is 633 was issued. Okay, so this one you update the 1,002 here, minus 20% is 140, and you get 960. Okay, so what to do? Step 1, you have to post one by one this net amount to the sales ledger. Okay, so post this net amount to the sales ledger. So we over go to sales ledger, open Beta trading account, update this 800 to here. Okay, so remember, trade receivable is an asset. We always debit. We normally is debit balance, but now because the returns good to us, we want to reduce their balances, so we credit to the account 800. All right, so uppers. Why running up with 800. Okay, so we will update to here 800. Okay, and next one is Rajan is 720, so we open Rajan account 720 here, update this, and Muni 640, so we update open a Muni account, we update credit Muni account 640. And another one is Rajan again. Okay, update on the 25th. Okay, 960. Okay, so we have done the set 1 already, which is update one by one to the sales ledger. Next step is we have to come out with the total. Okay, so 800, 720, 649. How much is the total written in the journal, students? How much is the total? Okay, 3,120. Okay, this one we know that we're going to post a ledger. Just now I forgot, you have to update this particular. Okay, I forgot to ask. Even in your sales ledger, also the same. You have to update this. This one is at the month end. You post this figure. You have to update. I'm going to credit to sales account. Okay, I'm going to credit the sales account. So for return inward amount is the same. So the total return inward amount is 3,120. Okay, and I will post this at the month end. So my June is 30th, no 31st. So this is, can you change it to the last day is 30th for June, okay? 30th June, so is return inward debits, okay? You were going to debit your return when you put this particular there. Must put in exam, you have to put this, otherwise mark it will be deducted. So you will post this 3120 to your general ledger return inward accounts here, 3,120, and then you will credit this 3,120, and then this is 3,120. Okay. So step 2 is post this to your return inward and the debit side of return inward, and then you have to complete your double entry, right? So your debit return inward, you have to credit your trade receivable. Here you put trade receivable in the particular, you have to put the opposite account name, and here you put return inward, the opposite account name. All right. Okay, very good. So after that, we have by right, we will, if let's say this one is relating to what, you have the closing one, okay, you have the closing, but this one, because it's not complete, I will not do the listing, okay. By right, if they have opening balance and closing balance, you have to come up with a trade receivable listing to check whether this is correct or not, okay. But here they did not do that, okay, because this is not completed. 3120. Okay, my alignment is a bit out. Okay, the 0 is at the side here because my 0 down already, go down already. All right, so this is the returns, good return from customer. This is a cycle, and this is what we're supposed to do. Okay, book or prime entry, then post to ledger. Okay, the source document will not show lah. All right, can I? Okay, for sales collection cycle. Okay, sales collection, that means now I collect money from my customer already. Okay, I issue invoice first of all, then I receive payment. Okay, then I deposit this to the check to the bank account, and if the check is dishonored, then I will have to return the check to them. Okay, some customer is not honest. They purposely issue us some bounce check. Those checks, bounce check means to say, I issue the check, but actually my account no money one. Okay, so those con men always do this gimmicks one. All right, so next time if we do business, you all do business, you all have to be very careful. Got dishonor check, okay? And if you receive already, the minute you will record it in the cash book. Okay, so remember, now it's involved cash and bank now, right? So we will not go for any sales journal anymore. We go to cash book. Okay, you will debit cash book. Why debit cash book? Because receive cash, you will debit your cash book, right now. But if you have dishonored check, that means to say the check that you should have bank in. Then after the bank want to clear the check, that means they want to claim the money from the issuer bank, right? Then they say, oh, sorry, this check cannot be cleared because the issuer accounts actually have no amount. Okay, not sufficient fund. Then this check is called bounce check or dishonor check. All right. So in this case, then you have to reverse out. Okay, previously what you debit your cash book, then you have to reverse out by crediting up. Okay, so this is called dishonor check. Okay. Then after you have updating, okay, this one we'll talk about this later. So debit side, okay, so after you update your debit side, from the collection received from customer, you just post one by one to the credit side of the sales ledger. Okay, this is a step you want to do. You receive money from a customer, even though we do not go to the sales journal, okay, but because this amount is paid from your customer, you receive this from your customer, so you still need to update your sales ledger. Okay, you still need to update your sales ledger. Okay, so you will have to post one by one to your sales ledger. Okay, and after that, then you will have to complete the double entry when the total of cash book post to the general ledger, the discount allowed, the trade discount receivables. Okay, this one you will do it in the discount. Okay, I will show you the cash book, then I will explain this to you. All right, come. This is the things. Okay. cash collections. Okay, so sales selection. Okay, so 19 June to receive a check from Elaine as a full settlement of an outstanding invoice of 8,000 and deducting cash discount 5%. Okay, so now cash discount. I want you to understand this cash discount and trade discount. Tak sama punya friend. Okay, student take notes. Trade discount, you see, is whether you pay or not pay. The minute I sell to you, all right, I sell to you, you're already entitled for this trade discount. All right, and just now I remember I told you, just now I asked you to write down this in your notes here. Trade discount, where is okay, trade discount, okay, trade discount are not recorded in the sales journal, no double entry. Okay, what does it mean by trade discount are recorded in the sales journal but no double entry? What does it mean? Okay, come back to here. Can you see this Ali and Joy trade discount? I minus 400 from the sales journal. It's recorded in the sales journal, but there's no double entry. Why? Look at here. I post this 1,600, this net amount to Ali account. Right now, I post all this is based on net. That means this 400 is actually never appeared in any double entry. Even this double entry is already based on net amount. Okay, so there will not involve any double entry for trade discount. Remember, trade discount is just a sales gimmick. Is to cheat, not to say cheat lah. Is to encourage our customer to buy only. Okay, so actually this is not a real discount. It's just to please the customer only. All right. So for the seller, this is their actual sales amount. Okay. So therefore, we base on this amount to update our sales account. We never base on the gross amount. Okay, 明白啊? Understand? Okay, now I come back to cash discount. Okay, cash discount is when the minute you pay to me. Okay, so sometimes if I want to encourage my customer pay me on time or pay me earlier, then I will tell them, okay, customer, if you pay me within this amount, okay, within this period, I will give you 5% discount. Okay, so this cash discount is when you make payment. You give when your customer give payment to you, you give them discount to encourage them to pay faster or pay on time. Okay, this is called cash discount. All right. So receive a check from Elaine as a settlement of an outstanding on 8,000 as a deducting cash discount 5%. Okay, so the requirement asks you to record the above transaction in the cash book and post this to the cash book and to the general ledger and the sales ledger. All right, so now we do the journal entry first. So with that, okay, now you receive cash. We know that we receive check, right? So check is bank. We will debit our bank account. Okay, 8,000. But do we really receive 8,000? We don't, right? Because we give them 5% discount. So 5% discount is how much? Is 400. Okay, so actually how much we actually receive from Elaine? Elaine owes us 8,000, but we give her 400 discount, so we only receive from her is 7,600 only. Okay, we only received 7,600 from Elaine's. Okay, so therefore we should only debit our bank 7,600 only. All right, so the 5% times 8%, 5% times 800 is 400. Okay, this 400 is a discount allowed. Question to you: discount allowed is an expenses or is an income? discount allowed? Is an expense or income? You give discount to your customer. Is this expenses or income, everyone? Right. Very good. It's an expenses. Expenses belongs to the debit family or credit family. Expenses. It belongs to the debit family, right? So yes, that's why we will always debit our discount allowed because it's an expenses. Okay, so we debit discount allowed 400. All right, so it's explainable the double entry. Okay, we debit bank because we receive check. We debit discount allowed because discount allowed is an expense. All right, so credit to who? So Elaine previously is trade receivable. Trade receivable is an asset or liability. Trade receivable is asset or liability. Yes, it's a current asset, right? So then why we want to credit our asset? Why we want to credit our trade receivable? Because Elaine now they pay us money. So she owe us lesser amount, right? So we want to reduce the trade receivable amount, am I right? So therefore I'm going to credit it. But how much should I credit? Because actually she owe us 8,000. Okay, so even though we only receive 7,600, but because we give her 400 discount, so we must credit her account by 8,000. Okay, so this is how the double entry comes in. All right, understand? So you will debit your bank 7,006, debit discount allowed 400, and credit to trade receivable Elaine account 8,000, the full amount because she really owes us this amount. All right, can? Okay, now we go for the next one. Receive cash 4,500 from Chong, being part payment from his outstanding account. Okay, so in this case, we do not give any discount to Chong because maybe she only pay part payment only. All right, so it's a receive cash. Okay, cash that means to say we have to bank into we have to debit our cash of 4,500, debit cash and credit to trade receivable Chong account 4,500. This is simple, right? Then on 23rd of, remember this one is a journal entry, not general journal, just a normal entry, an entry for us to show double entry only, can I? Okay. On next one, 21st June, informed by the bank that Elaine's check was dishonored. Okay, remember what is dishonored? Bounce check. Due to insufficient fund, okay, in her bank account. That means this Elaine is a con lady. Okay, he issued a 空头支票. Okay, no money one. Okay, this is called dishonored check. So what should we do with that? Previously, when she give us the check, we do not know the check is dishonored, so we will debit bank, give her discount, and then we will credit her account. So after 2 days, because normally bank will take 2 days to clear the check. Then the check call us, hey, your customer name Elaine, the check tak laku. Okay, check tak laku. Okay, so you have so cannot, so they will return the check to you. So what is the double entry here? Then you will have to reverse back the check. Okay, reverse the journal entry when we receive the check. Okay, so now you have to reverse by debiting Elaine's account. Okay, reverse back as if she never paid it. Okay, that's how you credit. Right now you debit out, and then as if you've never received this check. Okay, so you have to credit out the bank 7,006. All right, and discount allowed. So make sure you have to tarik balik. You have to cancel out the discount allowed from Elaine. All right, so you must credit out this. Okay, so here don't ask me what discount is. Teacher, you say discount allowed is expense. It's supposed to debit. Why credit? Why credit? Is because this one is a cancel. Okay, this one is a discount allowed cancel. Okay, maybe you take note yourself. This one is a cancel one. Okay, cancel. Okay, cancel. Okay. Okay, cancel. And before you credit out. Okay, right, now we move on to 28 June. Customer Patsy, okay, Patsy, who owes 3,000, pays her accounts by checks, deducting 150 cash discount. Okay, cash discount sometimes can be a percentage, sometimes they can just give an amount on that. Okay, so it's not fixed one. It depends on the company how they want to give discount, cash discount to their customer. So in this case, now they paying her check. Okay, check is a bank. You receive a bank. How much check? Okay, so she owes us 3,000. This is the amount that due to us, but because we are deducting 150 cash discounts to them, okay, so how much that actually we receive from Patsy, students? How much you actually receive from Patsy? If the Patsy owe us 3,000, but we give her 150 discount, yes, we only, so the check given by Patsy is only 2,850. Okay, so the discount 150 is a discount, is an expense. We will debit to the discount allowed. All right, and we credit Patsy 3,000. All right, so this is how then you put a discount things here. Okay, you put things here. This is called journal entry. All right, so this is part A. We record all the above transactions first. Okay, this is this journal entry. Now we post this to the cash book. Okay, we post it to the cash book. Okay, how to? This one is just a show double entry. Part we haven't fulfilled the requirement. The requirement is asked us to update our cash book. Okay, now we update one by one. So first one, when Elaine, okay, it's 19 June. Elaine give us a check. Okay, we a check of 7,006. So we will debit cash book 7,006. Okay, before I go for double entry, these are the cash book format. If you look at your ebooks, they will tell you that cash book got two types. One is a 2-column, the other one is a 3-column cash book. Okay, what is the difference between 2-column and 3-column? 2-column is they only have bank column, no cash. Okay, for it means they have discount, but and the bank. Okay, cash, they have another cash accounts there. All right. So for our course, here, for your syllabus, we are learning 3-column. So you don't bother about the 2-column cash book. Okay, we use the 3-column cash book. Okay, just concentrate on 3-column. All right. So 3-column is like that. Okay, cash book is a T account, something like T account. This side, okay, dates, particular, folio, discount allowed, cash and bank. This side is called debit side. This side is called debit side, and oops, okay, and this side is called credit side. All right. So in the debit side, you have dates column, you have particulars column, you have folio, you have discount allowed, you have cash column, you have bank column. So if you receive cash, you update the cash column here. If you receive check, you will update your bank column here. If you have given discount to your customer, you update the discount column here. Folio is only for you to have a contra. Okay, I will explain further on folio when we do the cash books, the cash cycles. All right, and same things to here. Okay, the credit side. If you pay cash or check, if you pay cash, then you update your cash column. If you pay check, you will credit the bank column. If you receive discount, not receive, that means you pay to your supplier. If you receive any discount received, you will update here. All right, understand? Okay, so understand the format. Now we do the transaction. So come back to the first one, June 19. Okay, we receive a check from Elaine. Okay, with a 5% discount, right? So now do like this. First thing first, you were going to update your check, the amount received. How much? 7,006. Why not? Okay, so go back to here. We update bank 7,006. We update a discount allowed 400. Okay, so discount allowed, you will update here 400. And or not? Okay, so this is the first step. And then next one, you receive another cash 4,005. Okay, from Chong. So you will debit here, debit cash 4,005. cash column, and then he put Chong. Okay, this one, okay. And then next one is your Elaine's also is informed that Elaine's check is bounced back. Okay, now it's bounced back. So just now remember we will have this double entry, isn't it? We will debit out Elaine's account and we have to reverse out the bank and discount allowed. All right. So reverse out from the bank. I put 23rd June, 21st June, Elaine. So this one is 7,006. This entry, this one is to cancel out this. Okay, cancel out this payment, this receipt payment, right? And then we also have to debit out the discount allowed, cancel out the discount allowed. All right, so how to cancel? We cannot update here. We cannot update because this column is meant for discount receipt. So how to do that? You have to go back to the discount allowed here. Under here, okay, you have to put a negative 400 to cancel out this 400 that's given to Elaine previously. Okay, you have to update here. All right, can this one is to cancel out this. Okay, so remember, so then you don't update to, because this column is for discount receipt, is when we receive discount. Now this one is cancel discount. All right, Anna. So the next one is a customer passive who owe 3,000 pays her account by check, deducting 150 cash discount. All right, so here the double entry just now we have updated the bank to 2850 and discount 150. So you update your bank. Okay, check is 2850. And this one you update 150. Okay, so this is the first steps that we do. We after updating this already. Okay, so we will see what they will say is that. Okay, after you update your debit side of cash book, and then you will post one by one to your sales ledger and your general ledger. So we will look here one by one. Elaine 19, I will update Elaine's account first. Okay, so on 19, I will. This one I credit bank, credit discount allowed. I debit bank, debit discount allowed. I will credit to Elaine's account. Okay, so Elaine account we're supposed to credit 8,000, isn't it? But you have to split it to two lines. Okay, one is to 1,006, which is from the bank. Okay, so this 1,006 is from here. Okay, and then 400 you will post it to here. 400. Okay, so total is 8,000. Right. Okay, so this is why we have just now our journal entry is debit bank, debit discount, credit Elaine 8,000. Okay, credit Elaine 8,000. This 8,000 is comprises of two lines here, which is comprised of bank and discount. Okay, all right, so next line, on 20th June, now we have to post this 4,005 to Chong. Okay, we debit cash book. We have to credit Chong's account. Go to the sales ledger. Chong's account. Update here 4,005. Credit Chong's account 4,005. Here you put cash because Chong's pay a cash. Okay, we post from the cash column. All right. Okay. Now on 23rd of June. 21st of June, this one is a bounce check, okay? Elaine's bounce check, so we have to reverse it. We credit our bank, discount allowed, and debit to Elaine. So just now we already credit our bank here, cancel our discount allowed. Now we have to update Elaine's account. We have to debit out Elaine's account, 7,006 into the Elaine's account there, and 400 to cancel this. Yes. So now it's as if Elaine's never pays us anymore, right? And the last one is Patsy pays who pays us 3,000 with a discount 150. Okay, so just now we already update the journal entry as a debit bank, debit discount and credit to Patsy, right? So we will debit bank, debit discount now we have to update Patsy account by crediting Patsy 2850. And 150. Okay, so total up together should be 3,000. Okay, which is tied back to this 3,000. Okay, but it comprised of two lines there. Okay, so after we have posted one by one individually of this transaction to the respective sales ledger, okay, this is step one. And then after that, we have to total up the column by column here. Okay, this total is for us to post to the general ledger. So discount allowed, we only have 150 because the 400 is cancelled out. Cash received is 4,500, and the total discount from the bank, collection from bank is 10,450. This is 7,006. Okay, so we will base on the total amount to post it to our general ledgers. Okay, so general ledgers here, remember got double entry. Yeah. So first of all, I will update my. You do not need to open cash account and bank account because cash and bank account is we will use cash book as a cash and bank account already. What you need to open in your general ledger is discount allowed and trade receivable control account only. All right, can I? So this 150, you will post it to the discount allowed here. Discount allowed account here, 150. Okay, so because we put it trade receivable because we give discount to trade receivables. All right, and then this one, the total of 4,005, and thus you will post it to here. Okay, 4,005. I debit cash 4,005. I credit my trade receivable 4,500. Total. Okay, I don't care who. I just total up the amount, and then this one also the same. I total up the total collection is 10,450. So I'll put here 10,450. Okay, and then this one we have to update here 150. Okay, and all right. So this one now we go for the credit side. Credit side. This one is not payment, but this one is a cancellation from Elaine. So Elaine is part of the trade receivable control account, isn't it? So we have to also have to debit out this dishonor check from the trade receivable. All right. So we will post this to here as well. All right. So now you may try. I want you to do for me one summary. Close the trade receivable. The summary, the illustration here did not do that. But can you do me a list of trade receivable? Do me one this and tell me whether this tie back to this balance, and tell me what is the closing balance for trade receivable. What is the closing balance of trade receivable? Anyone close the account and tell me how much is the trade receivable? You know how to close the accounts, huh? So in this case, it's supposed to be negative because your credit side is more than your debit side. How much is the closing balance? Everyone do that for me. You should be doing up this one. How much is the one got different amount? Okay. This one should be how much? 4,005 plus 10450 plus 150 is 15100, right? 15100. Okay, this one is a subtotals. Then you use this one minus the 7,600, so it's 7,000. Balance CD is 7,600. 7,500. Sorry, 7,500. Okay, this is a closing. Now we want to check whether this closing balance is correct or not. All right, so what we should do is we have to list down this closing. Okay, for Chong is Elaine's no balance. Elaine's is no balance. So Chong is how much? Chong is 4,005. And Patsy is how much is a Patsy? Sorry. Wait, let me finish this first. Total is 3,000. Okay. Okay, so your total up is how much is that? It's 7,300. 7,500. Okay, so this one is a negative, because it's a credit balance. We brought forward to next year. Okay, I cannot fit in already. When you brought forward, it's a negative figure, so this is all negative. You just write down yourself in your notes. So this is a totals. Can or not? What is that? Brian, you say what? Miss Debbie said, shouldn't it have discount allowed? Cancel. Okay, too. Okay, cancel already. Debbie said cancel already. Okay. So, and you do not need to split out. Okay, just put the 150 posts in already. You do not need to split out one by one. Okay. So remember, yes.
When we do the cash book, we just need to write the TR, the short form, or want to write the whole word.
You mean this one, is that? Yes, you just put a short form modular because in exam, this one actually you just put TR. Put the most important is you need to put the customer name. Okay, because we want to know which one is for which sales ledger. Okay. Okay.
Miss, in the cash book, we no need to plus the 400 and the 150. Become 550 in the cash book. Discount allowed.
This one?
No need to plus the 400.
Then 400 minus 400.
Okay.
We cancel out the 400 ma. Right, no? Any more questions? Okay, no questions. Actually, I want to continue, but it's 9:30. Should we continue another? Because for the I want to continue lecture 5 actually, because they are similar. So since you already refresh on the sales journals, I want to go for purchase journal. Can you absorb? Because I can foresee Saturdays, a lot of students will miss my class one. I'm afraid that. Can we continue? Do you have after 10 o'clock? Do you have class or not? That's right.
Oh.
No class. Have. Some of them have, some of them don't have. Okay, never mind. We do one illustrations. Okay, so we try to do one in illustrations. See whether, because it's very close. Normally, I find it very good for us to come to do together so that you can link it together. Okay, 5 minutes break. Okay, go.